I just got something new for my truck from Altered Fox. It's a My Other Car as a Foxbody sticker for the back window. So I want to show you an easy way to put on one of these die cut vinyl graphics on, so it's nice and straight. And by the way, you can only get these from alteredfox.com. I'll go ahead and drop a link down below in the summary. Alright, so a few things you're going to need after you get your sticker. You're going to need some glass cleaner, painter's tape, need a microfiber cloth, rubber gloves, alcohol, some type of credit card or other card, and then a toothpick. So let's get to it. Right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is put on your rubber gloves. Last thing you need is any oil from your hand on the glass or on the vinyl graphic. So first thing you want to do is with your glass cleaner, we can clean the window where you're going to be putting this. Next thing you want to do is use some rubbing alcohol. You can use your same rag. Let's go ahead and get some rubbing alcohol on there. And then go over the area. Alright, next thing you want to do is figure out exactly where you want your sticker. So, I would suggest making the word Foxbody kind of level with where you want it on the window, whether you want it high or low. I think kind of low and over to the side here is where I would want it. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of the painter's tape, put right across the top of the sticker, so about half of it's on the sticker and then half is sticking over the top, about like that. And then you can place this about where you want it. I might do it over in the middle. Okay. And just stick that right on. And now you can kind of go back and see, you know, is that really where you want it? Make sure it's level the way you want it. It is kind of hard to see on the camera, but in real life I can see that it's word Foxbody is a little more sloped than I want it down to the left. So I'm going to move it just a tad. Alright, let's add a level to the list of things you're going to need for this. Actually, I think it needs to move back up. Oh, still slope. You can see now why you want to use this painter's tape to get it located just right, because if you just try to stick this vinyl graphic on, it's not going to be exactly how you want it. So you definitely want to use this method. It's pretty much level now. It's not straight with the bed or the top of the window because both of those slope downward, but I want it straight because I may end up putting another sticker or something on there, so I just want everything kind of level. Say the sticker up there. So now that that's on, I'm going to take another couple of pieces of tape and add to that. So you just want to add another piece here, just a little bit lower. You're going to add another piece, kind of overlap the top of that right here. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and talk about one other thing while I have this toothpick. When we start peeling the backing off of this vinyl graphic, there's some very small details that you don't want to tear, and you don't want to have trouble with them not peeling off of the backing. You want them to stick to this front sheet. So what we're going to do is just fold this up just like so. Put a crease in it, that's fine. Crease in the tape, that is. And now we want to peel the backing off. So it's coming off just fine. You want to peel away from your front sheet there. Just keep pulling at the opposite direction. You don't want to lift like straight out. You want to pull back in the direction that you're removing it. You see my letter here is sticking to the backing. A little quarter window trim is sticking there. So a toothpick or something like this is just a lot easier than getting in there with your finger. Using my tail light, my headlight. There we go. Perfect. Now we just want to fold this right down, back down onto the window, and it'll be in the perfect position. And if you haven't seen this method of putting these things on before, it's really a good way to go for any type of vinyl graphic. If you've ever stuck one on and not liked where you put it, because you didn't have it lined up right or in just the right position, this will help solve all those problems in the future. So just kind of work it out with your finger. That's it. Now carefully peel this tape off of here. Go ahead and take this other piece off too. Now you just need to take your credit card and you just want to make sure that vinyl, every single square inch of it, is pressed onto the glass. Now keep that toothpick handy, because now when we pick this front sheet off of here, it may want to pull some of these small pieces, the trim and other little pieces here. May want to pull it off with this front piece because it's sticky. It's stuck to the glass. So let's peel that off now. Keep your toothpick handy. And again, just like we did with the backing, you want to pull at the pull down at the same position where you're moving your hand. So this is at a sharp crease here, and that will help that vinyl stay on the glass and not come off with this front sheet here. this front sheet is actually called transfer tape. I just never can remember it, so I just call it a front sheet. Nice. Okay, that is it. It looks like all this vinyl stuck down perfectly. I don't see anything that's lifted. Okay, so what you don't want to do is come here and spray glass cleaner on it and just rub over this. You know, if you've got some marks around on the glass, you know, you can take your rag and rub kind of around it. You have fingerprints or anything on it. But let this sit for maybe 3 days before you wash it, before you use window cleaner on it, before you do anything. You just want to let this sit, let the glue cure, and then it should last for a long time. I can see a little tiny bubble right here on the spoiler. Spoiler alert. So if look closely, make sure you don't see any bubbles anywhere. There's another one on this rear quarter. There's another one right here. So once you get all those bubbles worked out, then you're good. Let it sit for a few days and then it should last for a long time. I had one of these on another car for about 6 months and it looked just as good the day I took it off. It was actually on my daughter's car and she didn't like it on there, so I had to take it off. But now that I've got my truck, I decided to put one on here. Like I said, you can get these from alteredfox.com. It's actually the only place to buy one of these. Check it out, and we'll talk to you soon. There's a link in the summary below. And as far as YouTube, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And we'll talk to you soon.